Addy, soldiers, good morning, everyone. Sergeant Fury here with the latest news on the Grand Theft Auto Online, the Cayo Perico Heist. Alright, so let's watch this little video. Maybe different from the last one that we watched. Details here for you. It's about 6.6 gig download. Apparently, they did PlayStation, Xbox first, then PC, and for some reason, Epic seems to be having a problem with doing theirs. So, here we go. Robbing the biggest bank in the country? Been there, right? Raiding casinos' vaults? Done that. Infiltrating the heaviest guarded private party island of the ruthless drug lord El Rubio? Now you're talking. Leave behind the lights of Los Santos for the sands of Cayo Perico and your biggest heist yet. The Cayo Perico Heist is the largest, most ambitious Grand Theft Auto online adventure to date, playable from start to finish, either as a lone operator with up to 3 other players. Discover dozens of ways to infiltrate and heist a brand new location for the ultimate score. Your journey begins with the introduction to a new contract found at the Los Santos nightlife scenery latest attraction. So you got to go over here underneath the casino. You go to the back of the casino, and there's going to be entrance to the music locker, and you got to go meet with this dude. Right? If you're bound to meet anyone in the music locker's uber exclusive VIP section, it is Miguel Madrazo. Sorry, Madrazo. Club rat son of Martin and Patricia, and heir to the family empire, as he is prone to telling everyone within shouting distance Miguel would do anything to fit the family brand. Alright, so you meet up with him, and then that's going to start the whole prelude to getting the heist going on, and it appears that Maduro crime family is having some disagreements with El Rubio, so they're looking to someone experienced to raid his near impregnable fortress, outmaneuver high-priced guards, and high-tech security make off with some important files. From what I've heard so far on Reddit, you only get $500,000 for doing this, so the payout's not that great. And as you can see, the island's not that big. It's actually, so everybody was expecting this big, gigantic island. They actually got a pretty small island. So, all right. And you can't go here in free mode right now. You can go here for the heist, and then there's some free mode events that will get you on the island. But as far as going over there and hanging out, nope, can't do that. Sorry. Maybe down the road they'll let us do that, but we're not doing it right now. All right, El Rubio prefers to hide out from Cayo Perico, his heavy fortified private party island, far away from the friendly and familiar confines of Los Santos. You can get there from the airport, too, LAS airport, if you don't own a vehicle. Now, to be able to do this heist, you have to have the submarine. That's also the catch that they're not telling you. So if you don't have the submarine, you can't set up the heist. That's how it works. And the submarine starts at $2.2 million, and fully outfitted will run you about $9 million altogether for the submarine. Okay, just to let you know. So you're going to have to get the sub before you do anything, right? Right? With all the constant beachside raving and free-flowing drugs from the nearby crops, the island would look like a trendy resort-term festival if not for the paid henchmen standing around holding assault rifles. That's true. Okay, so Miguel has a seat on a private jet filled with DJs bound for Cayo Perico. This is your chance to infiltrate and scope out one of the most secure stronghold monies can buy. Once there, slink away from the party, locate the compound where the files are stored while you're avoiding armed guards, security cameras, make note of any weaknesses like hidden entrances, exit points, or other security flaws that may come in handy later on. Keep a low profile and gather as much information as you can to increase your chances of success when the time comes. Right? So you do all the scoping out is done solo. All right? Taking down El Rubio, but you can do the heist more. Unlike previous heists, there's no specific style when it comes to approaching Cayo Perico. Once you've gathered necessary gear, you can choose to complete as much or as little setup as planning as you want. Though be warned that these decisions will, of course, in turn affect the actions unfold. If you want to call in on airstrike and use cutting torch to burn through steel beams, for example, you'd be well advised to put the time in beforehand, right? Which obviously makes sense, okay? Once all the groundwork is laid down, you can nail down your final details before approaching Cayo Perico. These choices include how you infiltrate and escape the island, your weapons loadout, air support, even the operations time of day. As a result, no two approaches are alike. on subsequent playthroughs, and repeat visits will allow you to heist valuable artifacts and other valuables as they become available. There's also a load of extra opportunity you can use to play to your advantage, as breaking into storage locks ups to raise in stashes of cash and contraband to bolster your bottom line and fatten up your take. These chances and the tools necessary to complete them will rarely be found in the same place twice. Some are only accessible when playing with multiple players, so join up with friends is very much encouraged. See, cool. So you got your solo play. Cayo Perico Heist. First heist is playable completely solo from start to finish. Take on stealth recon, high-octane shooters at epic score alone, or team up with a heist crew for extra support. Crack and take down the islands of Cayo Perico any way you like. All right. So, Kosaka submarine, what everybody wanted to see. All right, there's your submarine that you can buy for $2.2 million again, and then fully upgraded, it's going to cost you $9 million. All right. See, what better headquarters for plotting the elaborate offshore raid on a private tropical island than a decommissioned nuclear submarine, right? And there's your captain right there. He's no Captain Kirk, but manned by Pavel, former Soviet henchman driven half insane by his time spent under the waves. The Kosaka has everything you might need to plot a successful landing, including a bridge with a heist planning screen, personal quarters for outfit change, mess hall, a brig. I don't know what you need that for. Torpedo defenses, plus options to install a Mark II weapons workshop and guided missiles, a moon pool that allows you to store vehicles like the new Sparrow helicopter and Kraken Visa submersible. Oh yeah, we got another submersible now, right? Which is cool. All right, which we're getting to now. See, this is pretty cool, huh? Yeah, the Kosaka is navigable around the shores of southern San Andreas, and with so many smugglers trafficking goods across the sea, there's always cargo falling overboard. The optional sonar radar can help find hidden caches strewn on the ocean floor with additional rewards. Don't feel guilty about stealing contraband. Feel smug about cleaning up the ocean floor instead. All right? So I'm assuming we get to use this submersible thingy here. Or you might have to buy it, just to let you know. There's your Sparrow. All right, so we got new music, right? New DJs. But right now, you can't hire these DJs for your club. All right? So just to let you know. I think down the road they will incorporate them. They're just trying to release like everything right now, and then little by little, they'll start doing other crap. Okay, so you got the Music Lockers kicking things off with, right, Moody Man headlining the club's debut resident DJ. Right? Your connection in the hospitality industry may request this is making Moody Man stay in Los Santos as memorable as possible. If you take on the responsibility, you should keep well compensated. Keep an eye on the Music Locker. The party continues to expand next week with new resident DJs along with new missions for each. So what you have to do is you have to go around and help boost the signal and stuff. So there's like these little side thingies that you're going to do. Right? I don't want to get into it too much. I don't want to spoil it. All right. So we got Moody Man, Palms Tracks, and what is it? Kaminsky are going to be your new DJs, right? And we got new radio stations, right? Cult 99, hosted by Julian Casablanca, plus Giles Peterson, and Flying Lotus have curated playlists updated for Worldwide FM and Fly Low FM, respectively, right? Drivers in the Mirror Park area of Los Santos, meanwhile, might hear rogue transmissions from Joe Urbson's private radio project still slipping in Los Santos. If you do not touch that dial. Keep an eye and ear out for busted radio antenna around the city you can repair to help bring still slipping to Los Santos to the masses. Everyone who jumps in to play this week will receive the yellow still slipping tee to telegraph their good music taste to all. Cool. All right, so when you're over here, obviously that's a clue, right? He said right in front of Mirror Park Tavern. All right, Civis and Misbehave. Los Santos has always been an iconic hub for fashion, from the high-end designer styles in Rockford Hills to the streetwear in Mirror Park. Clothing stores are being hit with brand labels Civilis and Misbehave. I know this week for ravers and criminals alike. I guess I could say Ms. BHV. New vehicles, weapons, and more. Here you go. You guys want beyond Satka. I don't know why pronouncing Russian words are so hard for me this morning, but the Kosatka submarine, and the vehicle is available for its moon pool. There's also a range of new vehicles inventory available to Los Santos residents, including the Annihilator Stealth, which is like a big Black Hawk, which is crazy. I don't know why you want something bigger. The Vaped Winky, which is like a Willys Jeep, obviously. The RO-86 Alkonost, which is just a big fucking Russian Bearcat bomber, which is like ludicrous to have. It only drops bombs too, so if you got to be real good with dropping bombs to kill people. This is sort of cool though. The Kurtz 31 patrol boat. That's sort of interesting. To get the whole Vietnam style, river patrol boat thing going on. Cool. Now this is what's interesting to me: the Pegasus Torador and Shih Tzu Longfin. That looks pretty cool. That like what do you call those? The speedboats. But that looks pretty cool. So we got like the Stromberg, got another underwater vehicle, and this you can store obviously on your submarine along with the Stromberg. Also, you can put that on your submarine too. All right, and this is what you've been waiting for. And thanks to the GT Online community successfully walking away with over $1 trillion in heist takes during the heist challenge, GTA Online players will receive a free, are you ready for this? Dinka Vito Classic Go-Kart. We steal $1 trillion and they want to give you a fucking go-kart. Wow, that's a page right out of fucking Ubisoft. I don't know what, man. I mean, really. $1 trillion and that's the best they can do. No supercharged fucking cool car. No tricked out fucking street car from Benny's. Right? What the fuck are you going to do with a fucking go-kart? I bet you can't even put fucking rockets on that motherfucker and machine guns, man. That's going to get... I already put a post on Reddit about this when I saw this morning. I was like, you got to be kidding. Wow, what a slap in the face. All that fucking work for a fucking go-kart? That's as funny as the one in Arma 3. Arma 3, there's go-kart and a go-kart track, which nobody does. We did it when it first came out, but nobody really does it. But it was just like some cool thing they threw in the game. But, wow. All right, there are also new and powerful weapons, including a bullpup-style military rifle at ammunition. You also receive a high-powered combat shotgun while taking down the final heist, which unlocks an ammunition out of your arsenal. And rumors has it El Rubio's got a special pistol that's as deadly as it's decadent. Rumor also has it that no one knows who it is on Cayo Perico. He keeps it locked away. So, there you go. Make sure you keep an eye out with Rockstar Newswire for all the latest and greatest and all that good stuff, right? Whew. Wow. So, there you go. So that's the gist of it. And obviously there's a couple bugs going on right now with the heist itself, with hacking the radio and stuff. You might have to restart over again. And, like everything that's new, there's be a lot of questions. To park your vehicles, you got to pull up next to the submarine as close as possible. You can dock this at Del Perro Pier also. You can pull up next to the pier there, apparently. So, you got to pull up next to it to be able to put a vehicle in it, obviously, because people are going to say, well, how the hell you put a fucking vehicle in a submarine, because the submarine's in the water, right? But you got to have that to do the heist. If you're not willing to drop $2 million to get the sub, you're not going to do the heist. But from what I've heard on Reddit, the heist is only $500,000. So that's not, I can make $500,000 by doing a fucking nightclub run that takes me less than 20 minutes. Right, I've done runs with the highest was $972,000, almost $1 million, and it took me 20 minutes. So it's going to be more fun just goofing off and doing it, and maybe getting another person and doing, because there's obviously certain rewards you can only do with another person and all that. But a little disappointing in one sense. You know what I mean? I think they could have come up with some more, but not that they won't, you know what I mean? But this is what you get so far. So again, the only way you're gonna start this whole process is to go to the casino behind it, because everybody's gonna spawn into the casino no matter where you spawn in. That's the new update's gonna have you spawn there. So go around to the back side the casino and go to the club and meet this idiot, and then from there, that's start unlocking everything for buying this, sub and doing all this crap, right? So this is how it's all going to work. All right. So there you go. That's the gist of everything. So we will be doing a live stream here in the next, I don't know, within a half an hour, as soon as I get this video up, and then I'll start up the live streams. You want to come and watch and see what's going to happen? I'll show you quite a bit, show you as much as I can possibly show you, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So until I see you either on the live stream or down the road or in the game or on another video, as always, have a great day out there. Stay safe. Wear your mask, right? Keep that social distancing, all that cool stuff. And as always, remember, at ease, soldiers.